okay that way? Good sun rising. How are you? Me okay. Hi, Hannah Mori. Hey, lovelies, for sure. Me okay that way. How are you? How are you, Hannah Mori? How's your day so far, eh? It's 11:41 Eastern Time. Yeah. Oh, it just turned 11:42. 11:42. Two dudes in the room. That way in Hannah Mori. Saturday, I think. Saturn's Day. You have a day off? Oh, hey, Jack. How you doing? Dude. Jack Willis, catching alive. Was just thinking about you before I came in. Oh, you too, D? Wow. At the same time. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the crows are very loud today, Jack. Oh my gosh. And loud in a good way. The woodpeckers. I know. It's a woodpecker symphony out there. And, hi, Jansu. Jansu and Hannah Mori. That way, one more week to go, then 2 months off. Right on that way. Jansu, hey family. How you doing? Hey, Alex. Whoop, whoop. Wow, you guys are coming in hot. I love it. I'm gonna pull in 11:44 Eastern Time together, okay? Sandy. Sandy baby. Sandy finally showed his colors. Did you guys see Alex's video? And Jansu's? Jansu and Alex made videos within the 24 hours. I missed them both when they came out, of course, because, you know, I didn't see them come up. I wasn't subbed to Jansu, but I've been subbed to Alex for a long time. And it's funny because last night, one of the things I was thinking of, guys, is like how I love when like people who don't make videos all of a sudden make a video. And so by the time I was thinking that, Alex had already put his out. So I was maybe already feeling it. But yeah, that was really cool. Jack, I'm all warm and fuzzy from everyone jumping in at the same time. Me too. I'm all fuzzy. I'm waiting for the warmth to hit me. It's about 6 degrees outside, and I've been hanging out outside watching the Blue Jays. Like, not the baseball team, the Blue Jays, because I am Canadian, eh? I think I'm the only Canadian in the room right now. I usually am. But, hey, where's Bridget? Bring me in a Canadian, eh? Yeah, so I'm kind of in mourning. I'm in mourning because the turkey vultures and my herons are gone. They're gone, gone, gone. They're gone for so long. So I feel like I thought that October would bring the cavalry, and instead the cavalry has left me behind. The vultures have left me behind and have migrated for the winter. Yeah. So it kind of sucks balls. Kind of sucks a lot of fucking balls right now. Feeling kind of pissy towards the universe and missing my dudes already. Hannah Mori says, I saw the new place that way, the ceilings. You're on the road, D? Going to Vermont? How close is that, eh? Vermont to here as the crow flies. I gotta check that out. I'm gonna check that out. As the crow flies. Yep, 7 hours and 45 minutes. Go for 7:44, eh? Why not? 448 miles. That's like to the border, obviously, so, but still. But still. I know, eh? That way, Alex and Janice made a video. Ooh, good one, Jack. Road Warrior. Yeah, Road Warrior for sure. When you're the kind of, what do you call it? Hanamori. Ooh, Vermont is beautiful. I went to Killington. I've never been to Vermont, but it's the same type of landscape as like Quebec and parts of Ontario and stuff, so I can see it in my mind's eye. Damn, I keep flipping over like a bunch of cards and the flamingo, so I might as well take the flamingo out because I pulled him two times already. He's popped out at me. Lovey, can you share my link? Yes, Jansu, I will gladly share your link for anybody who doesn't have it. I'll try to remember to come back and put it in the comments after, because I don't know how to link it like right directly. This is Jansu's. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put Alex's too. That's Jan's. Jan, Sue, Janice, and Alex's. I just watched them both in a row. I'm all concentrated, eh? I'm all concentrated. Mos Def, Closer to You, 3 hours in. I don't really listen to that random songs and stuff, but hey, Alex says, haha, that way you got a cool job, amigo. 1 week working and 2 months free. I know, eh? That way I serve others when I choose to. It's mostly when I need to pay rent and get more food. Yeah, about the same. Oh, shit, no wonder. No wonder. No wonder why. The flamingo just keeps popping out at me. 26, 2 and 6 is 8. Embrace the in-between. Holy cripes. Embrace the in-between. Anybody else feeling like they're in like the never never kind of thing? In a good way. Not lost. Is that a sync for Janice? Right on. Excellent. Party time. You put 2 videos out in 1 day? Damn, Alex, I didn't go check. Duh. I didn't go check your channel to see if you had another one. I was just too excited. I was like on a road trip in Romania. Kind of sidekick there. I didn't go check if you made another one. I'll check that out later. Embrace the in-between. Yeah, Jack. Well, I learned something new today. Congrats, Jansu and Hanamori. For sure, eh? Unions in action. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Hanamori, yeah. It looks a lot like here, but still greener there. I guess, eh? Like more northern Vermont, though. It would probably be in the same color range as us. Right now, outside, it almost sounds like it's raining because so many leaves are falling at the same time. It kind of sounds like it's raining. And I don't even have that many trees here. So it's cool. Starting one deck, and yet I get called to pull from another one. Yeah, it looks like southern New York. That way, I used to be able to touch on a link and it would go to the link on a live stream, but it doesn't do that anymore. Yeah, everything's all... Ooh, forgiveness. Little koala bears. Does the koala bears sing for anybody? I saw a wombat earlier. Like, not in real life, but in a picture. That kind of shocked me. I don't just see random wombats. I just don't see random wombats anywhere. So, I saw a wombat today. Hanamori, like the Catskills and the Adirondack foothills. Yeah, that would be nice right now, eh? Yeah, nice wings for sure. I like the colors, eh? And that green. I like that dress. I'd wear that dress. I would take that dress in a heartbeat. I wouldn't want the wings, though. The wings look like they would be kind of cluttery. I don't know. Maybe I'm just so used to not having wings that I'm not necessarily attached. Get it? Not necessarily attached to having wings. I will pull you a card, Jack. You're about to hit the road as well. Just 25 miles, though. Yeah, you're about 21 hours away from me. Jack's about 21 hours away from me. 22. Alex says, are you alone, Genevieve? Or is Lily too quiet? Oh, dude, you notice how quiet it is, eh? And how I haven't even looked that way once? Yeah, it's frickin' quiet as, like, quiet can be, Alex. I have been alone for almost 48 hours. And it is very fucking quiet. Yeah. Hey, Agony and Gethsemane. I feel like I just called you in. Oh, right on. Adam loves purple. Cool. Jack, I'm gonna grab an Ascended Masters for you, Jack. Hey, Agony and Gethsemane, how are you? I'm gonna show you a picture. You still in with South Dakota? Ready, Jack? One's for you, King Solomon. Priorities. Again with the purple, eh? That purple. Agony and Gethsemane, do you have your bow? No, sweetie, I don't have my bow on. I don't. Not at all. Hi, Road Trip Eddie. This one's for you, Jack. If King Solomon resonates with anybody else, grab it. Road Trip Eddie, good morning, Genevieve, and everyone in the chat. I hope everyone's day goes great. You have horrible signal at the moment. Miss you guys mega. Miss you too, Eddie. Been thinking about you lots and lots. Is that a whoa for this? Yeah, the Merkaba. You see it, eh? And the crown. Hands up. You had salmon for breakfast? DKs. It does have a significance for you as well. The wisdom of Solomon. Right on, Hanamori. Solomon is a huge sync for you. Good, Jensu. Good. Take what speaks to you, what resonates for you. Yeah, Agini and Gethsemane. The Huntress sleeps. The Huntress sleeps for sure. That's why I pulled this, right? Earlier, G? I don't know if you were here. Embrace the in-between. That's my solid message that I'm told at all times, eh? Embrace the in-between. Look what I saw earlier, G. Yeah, that's what I saw earlier. Notice the cage, AG. Notice the cage. That way, are you enjoying the quiet? Yes, in a way, but no, not at all. It makes me realize I have zero, absolutely nothing to go with if my child isn't here. There's nothing to fill. No one, nothing. So it's not like there's nothing. And so it's very eye-opening, although I was already very aware of that before, but it's just even more eye-opening. Nicholas transcends 11:58 Eastern Time. Dude, how are you? I don't know if this resonates with you, but I just pulled this one for Jack, but I feel I should bring it up for you too, sweetie. Nicholas, me so happy you're here, dude. That purple. And I had pulled the forgiveness card earlier, Nicholas. On like the wings, they just goes. I know forgiveness, you gotta like see the tree branches, like they're up, eh? And the way the arms are up, and like it's surrender, abandon, just complete, like just cold, just do it. Priorities. Road trip Eddie, he's so cute. He's cute. He looks like a meerkat. Oh, damn, it could be a meerkat, and I'm completely wrong, and it's not a wombat. Maybe it is a meerkat. Oh, well, it looked like a wombat to me, too. Hey, Witch Moon. How you doing, Angie? Frankenstein groans. Just open eyes. Hey, morning. Love you. I gotta grab a coffee. Be right back. See you in a bit, baby girl. Grab that coffee. Open your eyeballs. DKs, love you all. I'm going to meet 2 tribes peeps. All right on. I'ma behave and drive. Thank you. Get to the peeps. Don't text and drive. Talk later. Right on. Enjoy. Seriously. That's so cool. Have fun. Everybody's saying hello to Nicholas. Agony and Gethsemane. Solomon with humility became a king, but in the end he was just a man. Thus. Yeah, exactly. Purple is the color. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I blend the colors in with some crystal spirit energies. Nicholas, it's been a great morning, and I'm excited for this reading before. I've never seen you live. I just kind of bounce off the comments, Nicholas, so if there's anything energy-wise that you're feeling or just anything you want to put in, I really bounce off what other people bring in. I have nothing that I bring in per se, unless it comes up through the comments. That's how my channeling and stuff comes through. So it really depends on what frequencies and energies people are feeling, whatever I'm going to bring through. So... Angel Fish, just wanted to say I love you. Love you too, baby girl. I'm gonna go get it if I can find it really quick. The third installment of the Bird Tribe is tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Can't be that far. Oh, boom. Bravey just put up a video. Humble or humility, does it matter? 18 minutes ago. He must have put it up just when I started streaming because it wasn't there before. I can't find the Bird Tribe thing, sweetie. I want to link it. It has to be right here. Where are you? Oh, there it is. So this is for Angel Fish, Linda Light, Priscille Lapierre. If you want to put the other names of the other participants, I just don't remember them, Angel Fish. I don't mean to be rude and miss out on anybody. Everybody's amazing in there. I just only can remember so much. Oh no, I forget what I was going to do. I was going to get something else and then I squirreled. What is that? Let me forget. I forget what I squirreled. I'd have to rewind and watch my own self. If anybody wants to remember what I was going to look for. Agony and Gethsemane, the one thing remained, Solomon's loyalty to his love and wisdom. That's beautiful, G. Thanks for putting that out there. I totally believe that. Yeah, Bird Tribe for sure. Jansu, did I see you wanted a card? Cool. And Hannah Mori, I'm not sure if what about me means a card. Let's see what comes up. See what comes up for you guys. That's what I was looking for. What? The Bird Tribe? Oh, it is? Good, then I found it really fast. I don't know, Nicholas. I think everything that I pull is for the collective in a way. I tend to pull out cards when people ask with their name specifically so that it links other people together in a collective way. I'll see what comes up, Nicholas. Angel Fish, the Holy Bird Tribe on Facebook. Flock together. Thank you, G. Love your face. Love your face too, baby girl. Right on. I'm going to repeat that. The Holy Bird Tribe on Facebook. Hashtag flock together. That's all written in cap lock, so I assume that could be important on Facebook. I don't know. I don't use it, but hashtag flock together. Right on. Yeah, Alex, I don't even know if I can stay up and watch it at that time. I put a like there, but it will be after 8 hours. I'll be sleeping at that time. Agony and Gethsemane says, Eddie, Miss Shrubbery came in for a manicure and I'm listening to Genevieve by a fairy pond. That's beautiful. Had to be a 7, Aquamarine. I think a part of me, Nicholas, if you're still here, is feeling kind of jittery on a collective level. There's so much out there right now that it's just so hard to... I don't have words for even what I'm going through myself with certain things right now. And just there's so... It's I can't... It's past words. There's so many timelines out there available and so many... nothing is as it seems, and there needs, to me, I'm more focused on trying to reach a tipping point, Nicholas, within whatever frequency that is my timeline, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, that's a pillar of aquamarine. I'm kind of pumped to see what it's going to say. Enhanced clarity, calm discernment, awareness and acceptance of one's truth. More than easier, it's easy to get lost. More than easier. More than ever, it's easy to get lost in a flood of information. While remaining focused and on task may be difficult when your senses are overstimulated, Aquamarine Spirit has appeared to tell you that you really do have what it takes to sort it all out and become clear as you make decisions. Your powers of discernment are now magnified, and you are poised to make healthy choices for yourself and the good of all. Crystals can be found when looking carefully at big rock formation or layers of earth. If you call on the help of the conscious universe and work with the energy of aquamarine, you can see what sparkles and calls for your attention, and you can quickly understand it too. Take a deep breath and be patient as you practice discernment and observe details as you might have overlooked before. First one at a time, then in unison. Know that your ability to recognize the importance of small details is supported by the conscious universe. You are on the brink of attaining some powerful insights, and Aquamarine has come to show you the way. Angelfish says, I didn't join the council meeting this week. Had to take the week to know. Jump off a bridge, really rough, emotionally unstable. Yeah, you participate when you're in the flow of it, for sure. Angelfish, I get it. That way says, yeah, it came out right at the beginning of the stream, Bravery's video. Right on. Well, we're super synced, even if I just missed it. That's awesome. Yeah, Alex says it's already 7:06 Romanian time. Yeah, Nicholas, people are trying to integrate peace. I feel it, I see it, and I just, it's so multi-layered of like beautiful that there's no words for it. There really isn't. Jansu says, with the Buddha face inside of the aquamarine, huge sink. Right on, sweetie. I'm glad if you got the sinks today. Nicholas transcends. Wow, boom. I love that you say that. 1207, double sevens. I found out that I'm not the astrological sign I believed I was this whole time. Do you still believe it though? That's the question. It's like the way that when people ask me what sign I am, and I say I'm a Capricorn because I am one. That's when I was born, but I don't resonate with the Cap per se. In fact, I don't like being pinholed into anything that could be the Capricorn traits because it doesn't resonate with me on a certain level. I don't do that part. And I feel like it's all signs. The way that Aluna Ash would speak of all signs. I remember there was a time when I would get an influx for me of like people would send me Capricorn readings, and I would try to just see, right? But no. And then often I'll be scrolling and a reading will come up for something that's not supposed to be my sign, but that's where the information and the resonance comes from in that moment. A clip of maybe a minute, 30 seconds, or 2 minutes was like the thing that I needed. but it doesn't necessarily always flow with being a Capricorn. Aquamarine's your stone too? Yours and Jansu's? March 23rd. 3-6 Angel Fish. You are this card recently, Nicholas? Yeah, the discernment thing is huge, eh? I still love my coffee. Yeah, Nicholas, you're helping them, we're helping. That's why we're here, I believe. Exactly. It's really one of the only reasons I come to do a live stream is to gather like minds and feel a frequency of togetherness, safety as much as possible. You know, you found her? Right on, Jansu. Angel Anderson on Facebook is Angel Fish. Nicholas, I'm not attached to it. Now I see that I am the entire zodiac without pinholing like I used to do. Yeah. But I don't see it as pinholing. I see it as identifying with certain things and then like the evolution of it. The opening of our mind of what certain things are and how to read them for ourselves and not necessarily how other people perceive as well. You got coffee and peaches? Nice. Witch Moon. What up, y'all? 12:12 Eastern Time, Anna Mori. I just pulled the aquamarine, sweetie. Were you here when I grabbed that? Yeah, Nicholas. Evolving on concepts and ideas without attachment to opinion. Yeah. I find that my non-attachment to anything is so big that it leaves like a space between that sometimes is just I don't have the attachment to it, and everything, all perspectives are just like, oh, okay, I can look at that and either resonate with it or not without attachment. I find that my detachment is so high now, Nicholas, that it's hard to find something to be passionate about. That's where I'm at, is like kind of a space between of stripping of self so much that the detachment is kind of is huge. That's your birthstone, March 11th. Right on. A lot of Marchies here, eh? Love it. Yeah, Hannah Mori. She'll link it to you later on Facebook. Self-care. I guess, Nicholas. I think I've transcended and I'm just fucking bored with myself. To be very, very, very honest and blunt, I'm just very bored with myself. Not in a mean or bad or negative, just like, why? Okay, so I am love. So I am love. Great. Great. What happens now? What happens now? It's one of the first things you ever said to me, Nicholas. What happens now? Or what now? It was almost a year ago to the day. I think it would have been October, late October when we found each other last year. I remember. Happy Bubbles. I'm not sure what that's. I can't read that. Anna Mori says, that's how I was until Janice visited Vives. I totally resonate with that, Hannah Mori. Thank you for saying it. There comes a time where just there needs to be certain eye contact. There needs to be certain up levels of what anything is about. And I totally, yeah, I hope that you and Jansu, that you take from like the union you were able to create, pivot from that with creativity, with the knowing that it's going to bring you together for real, and like use it as an elevator, right? It's perfect time now. It's just, it's cool, it's chilly to just create, to just manifest stuff, you know? Hannah Mori, I couldn't muster my own passion. But that's the thing, is that I've mustered and been self-sustaining for years. So like there's things that just is blah. The passion of being able to do certain things unshared is just like, okay, so I can do yoga. Okay, so I can do that. Well, the next level for me needs the partner. So, you know, I can sit there and practice balancing like as if somebody's holding me up for another 2 fucking years. But really, where's the person who's going to hold me up? Because I'm fucking bored with that shit, right? I'm just bored. Nicholas, but just now waiting for the divine awakening of all. I don't even see it that way anymore, Nicholas. It's not about the all. I can't, manifest the event overnight for the all. But what I believe and what I see happening, and just I'm not manifesting it yet, but is that it's time for the alchemists and the magicians and the gods and goddesses in action. So meaning Hannah Mori and Jansu, to me, like I cried like a baby from the minute I pressed like boom, because it took me a while to be able to even get the link. Jansu sent me the link. I couldn't get into it. Hannah Mori sent me the link. I got into it, pressed play, and just started crying. Why? Because it's happening. It's real. People are meeting, people are trusting, and people are merging. So the reality of, I've been on this journey with Tribe for like almost 2 solid years, but seeing the unions in action, having that shared was a huge, just like boom, it's happening. Harvest Moon, there's the gathering, right? So I believe this is the time of like the miracles and the manifesting, that okay, so everybody's learned what it's like to be, fully merged with their masculine and feminine, and we've learned all our vulnerability and all that stuff. We've done all the work. So now like all the work is done. Boom. Like the unions, the stuff, the merges, the collaborations, the new music, the new everything needs to come out, And so seeing Hannah Mori and Jansu, there is. It's happening. It is happening. Witch Moon, oh my God. Big thank you to the coffee bean. Yes, bless the coffee bean. And Mountain Rain just came to me. Saw her sipping coffee outside. Right on. Nicholas, I got COVID in October 2019 before doctors even knew what it was, and that's the same time we met. Really? Thanks for saying that, Nicholas. I wasn't aware of that. I would say 80% sure. 80% sure that in December, Lily Rose and I had what would be called the COVID virus, that we got sick. I more see it as an ascension flu in a way, but it was brutal. It was freaking brutal. You almost died, Nicholas? know what I mean, Hannah Mori? Thank you. Angelfish says I will be there soon, hoping for my birthday. I hope you mean here. Agony and Gethsemane, like a well-worn pair of slippers, bored or comfortable, warm. No, it's different than that, Agony and Gethsemane. And I know that the perception of how, like, whoa, that my life could be because you're watching me on here, this is all I got. So this interaction, right? I started doing videos 2 years ago to practice what it was like to speak to people because I don't have that. And what I mean is, like, I speak to people, just not on a level of being able to say what I say without, the stuff. So it's been 2 years now of doing things a certain way. I up-leveled it by doing live streams, and I would like to, like, choose a direction and choose things, but there's things that are just not manifesting. So it's weird. I can't explain it. Yeah, Nicholas, I want it for all. That's what I'm creating. I've achieved much for myself. Now I'm helping everywhere I can. Yeah. Witchmoon says, I have a Facebook, but I don't surf much on there. I do have Messenger, though. Angie Dickey Homan, Homan, if anyone wants to connect there. Hi, Melissa. How you doing? You sent a link for me? I'm not sure where, though, Alex. That's beautiful, Melissa. It's amazing how many collaboration offers I got this past week. I hope you enjoy collaborating. Nicholas says, I've found a new respect for life after that. I can't even smush an ant. Yeah, same. I get sent the littlest bugs to save their lives. It's like insane. Yeah, it's a thing now. It's a thing, Nicholas. Once you see the little things, they're all over you to, like, traverse or be with it. The energy, it's I get more attention from the ants and little things than I do from actual people, to be honest, Nicholas. I feel like Cinderella most days, and the animal-y part of Cinderella, not the bird. Hi, Trixie Amber, how you doing? You got sick too, Melissa too. Yep. Cindy B, I'm glad you do it. You got something and it comes through to us. Thanks for saying that, Cindy. And I love it. And it's just that it's stagnant for me. There's more to it than just this. And it's not time for it to come into fruition in my timelines. And everything just, yeah. But thank you, Cindy. Melissa, it's time we all did what we need to do. Follow our happiness. Yeah, but what makes you happy, right? I came at an impasse last night when I realized to what point, and I've been saying it for a while now, but to what point I really mean it. I have no reason to part the waters. There's nothing inside me that just like, whoosh. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I am happy and in a state of grace, but just, yeah, I'm missing a spark. Under the live stream where you're talking to DK and Kirsten. Okay, I'll find it, Alex. Thank you. Hannah Mori says, Janice was teasing me for having to catch a fly and not kill it. Nicholas transcends. Cinderella is about its ascension. Yes, I know I've used it for my greater good for a long time in my life. Angelfish, Snow White here. Snow White is about ascension also. Yeah. Cindy B says, hi Trixie, doing good. I'm a little revved. Ooh. Hannah Mori says, in a good way, Cindy? I was just wondering that too. Which means, so glad to make this stream and all this morning. I've been misconnecting here. I've been busy with the kids. I love you, Genevieve. I love you as well, Angie. And I have been like not on very often. You haven't really missed a lot, to be honest. I haven't been present or consistent at all in a while. Angelfish, divine parts of love. Agony and Gethsemane, it's beautiful. Please continue. Reflections. Thanks for saying that, G. I realized yesterday, too, one of the things is that I don't do any pouring anymore. I don't do a lot of rambles. I don't do a lot of just the vulnerability and reflections anymore. And for me, there's a reason for that, is because of what it brings back to me in my reality without the full circle of what I actually need. But it brings other things into my reality that just, it doesn't feel good for me anymore. It's not enough, or it doesn't resonate with me anymore. Trixie, I feel like something is changing around me, like the work is getting more complete. Thanks for saying that, Trixie. I feel as well, and I'm told every day in some sort of synchronicity, there's always something to tell me that nothing is as it seems, and that under the surface, there's so much more being done, whether it be for my direct timelines or, the other collective timelines and things like that. To have more faith of the unseen, and to not need the actual proof or validation, but to have that full faith. And then when needing the validation, actually asking for it to receive it. Because one of the things I saw this morning, but I didn't take time to go into, was Jedi Schlackman. One of his videos was titled something like, this is not what his video said, but it's me saying it my way. But it doesn't matter if you can ask the universe whatever you want, but if you're not asking the right questions, you're not getting the right answers. So if we're just sitting there like winging and whining about the same and spewing out the same energy and frequency, nothing can actually like click and change, because we're not asking the right way anyways. So Nicholas transcends. I said yesterday that Christ would do things differently this time around. Nicholas, I see it different. I feel that Christ did do it differently the first time around, and it's time for the true stories to come out. Meaning that I believe Jesus and Mary Magdalene were, one of the most beautiful couples and true examples of love in the world, but it was never told the right way. And I believe that we are in the times now of what needs to be manifested and shown and acted out by way showers is what is real love, whether it be on intimate level of masculine and feminine, and I'm not even putting bodies in there, just the merge of two people, and friendships, what true friendships are and are to be within a new reality. and showing that and being that and and living that is needed. Through all of Everybody wants to look back on history and books and knowledge and knowing, but the true history of what love is has never been written before. So who's going to write that if it's not us? Who who's going to be the true love if we've never been shown it, taught it, lived it? Who are going to be the examples of that? Yeah, Trixie, I'm not going to read the other stuff because I don't want to put it into the frequency of this live stream. Disconnect and prepare. Whatever prepare means for you, but it's disconnect. Reconnect to the smaller stories. If you look on a global, through the collective eye right now, you will be scared shitless. If you go underneath and look for the real things that are actually happening, what are real children doing right now? What are the real stories? Then what just, it's more important to find the background little things than to look at anything that the world wants to show you, because the world wants to keep you in fear. And in the background, there is none of that. There is none. That's where we are. We're the background, right? Jack Willis, interesting. What qualifies as a spark? Also, I can't kill bugs anymore, even yellow jackets. Constantly trying to land on me while I'm eating. Interesting. I'm not sure what qualifies as a spark, Jack. I suppose when I feel it, I will know it. And when I feel it and know it, believe me, it will be felt on a collective level. I'm here to tell you. That's for sure. Nicholas, I wouldn't say you're missing a spark. I think it's waiting to show itself for divine timing. That's exactly it, Nicholas. But yet, the ember of the spark that I am is dulling out with being told to be patient for the divine timing. So I think a part of it is just my choices that I made, that once I learned what a true soul contract was, Nicholas, I chose certain different things for myself. Meaning, I can go into a soul contract and look at it, and it is not necessary for me to have certain interactions if I don't choose to have them of my own free will. And as long as I can kind of tick off like what I'm supposed to bring in, click, click, click to the reality of that person, I can skip a whole bunch of things. So I chose that for myself in the last 4 years, knowing that it would bring that kind of emptiness in a way, but choosing the emptiness instead of a fulfillment that would have left me in a mode that I would have needed to heal, instead of just feeling empowered throughout all the soul contract. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but that's as personal as I'm going to go about that. Nicholas, Jack, black and yellow of the bee are protection colors from on high. And the fact that they're coming to you while you're eating, Notice where they're landing. Is it on your body or on your food, or do they want to come near your mouth? My summer and spring was about bees and just little wasps and little things coming near me when I was actually thinking of certain things and coming near my mouth. And I was saying it like, this is not the right kind of kiss. Like, this is like wrong. Like, back away. Like, no, you know? Stay away. Nicholas says, hey, Witch Moon, I'm here. I'm glad you guys... Hannah Mori, the Sinks have reached a new level for me with Sinks. Janice there, Reeves. Right on. Cindy says, you guys help me so much to sort things out. You as well, sweetie. Nicholas, I feel precognition to choose different variable to create my perfect now. Agony gets money. You refuse to kiss a toad. Exactly. Thoughts and perceptions out loud. Some are waiting for something to happen, like something from the outside is going to change the reality, but it's all us. We hold the keys. I think Christ Jesus is the light. Thought created light. We all have our different timelines, Melissa, and some are actors and some are waiters. And when people choose of their own free will to not act, then that changes the waiters' timelines. Yes, there's divine timing, but there's also like solid diamond tracks of timelines that are like being like completely avoided because the inner work isn't completed. And when you have the higher perspective, you can actually see when somebody's like in a decision to not choose a timeline and how it affects you. You actually can see that from the higher perspective when that's where you're at. Well, that's where I'm at anyways. So for certain things, I can actually see people not choosing a timeline because of the fear that they still have of certain things. So Richmond 7-3, everything is as it should be, Mama said, and I totally find so much peace in that knowing. That way, love is the law of truth, nothing less, nothing more, and it is our only way home. Love one another, tell each other the truth, easy peasy. Exactly. Hannah Mori, why the Holy Spirit is always glossed over in the Godhead? I don't know, eh? Exactly, Melissa. Consciousness is layered with sublayers. And it's within those sublayers that that way, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go. I don't have a Speed Racer. I only got the truck. Oh shit, my foot is completely asleep. If I tried to stand up right now, I'd fall on my butt. Trixie, yes. Thought creates the light that reflects from vibration. Raise your vibrations to create new reality surrounding you. There's more to it than that. Sometimes, Trixie, you can't raise your vibration to change your reality because your reality is where you're meant to be. So it's the in-between. It really is. The knowing of this and then the being of here. It's the living, the third dimension to the fifth, and then we're in between in the four. I asked a law, I don't know, months ago to stop. Why? Because it didn't feel good anymore. To stop dreaming, or I would wake up and instead of seeing the room where I am now, I would see the room where I'm going to be later. But I was realizing it wasn't happening to my advantage to be like waking up and thinking I'm in the other room, because I'm not. So maybe I'm blocking my own self by saying like, yeah, that's not helping me. Not helping me get there, and it's making it feel like creepier to be waking up here, even though that's where I'll be waking up sooner than later. But it's always later instead of sooner. It's so strange. Yeah, Cindy, sometimes it just hits me in the face. Reality for sure does. Yeah, Hannah Maria, Nicholas, why is the Holy Spirit barely talked about? It's the feminine of the Godhead. Which Moon says, I'm having a hard time seeing the comments. I'm slow and blurry this morning. Slept in 11 hours of good sleep, but I'm catching up. Yeah, I totally get it. I wake up like that as well. And, Nicholas, Anna Marie, we were denied that knowledge in mainstream teachings. Now we're finding it out for ourselves. Yeah. Nicholas says, I swear it was September 29 for 5 days. I get it. I know. I get it. Yeah. Anna Marie, just a pure existence filled with love and joy at that prospect of any experience. Exactly. And Love Light Shining commented in one of my videos, I forget it was yesterday sometimes, where he said it always looks so calm and serene or something where you are. I forget what the words he used. But it's really simple. It's very simple, but it should feel as calm and serene as what I feel. Even if, the in-between doesn't hurt unless I choose for it to. Yeah, you and all of you and I, we are one, we are many. Yeah, G. Yeah, Cindy B. It's a beautiful day here, and there's that. And that's why we're here. That's it, right? Scratching at my ears. My coffee's low. Low coffee. That way says I've been really busy for the past week and I haven't been paying much attention to YouTube. I haven't not been on much YouTube either. Nicholas, oh my god, you crack me up. I quit coffee and became a tea drinker. As I was putting my cup down, I was just thinking, I wonder, I calculated before how far Connecticut is, and I know you drink tea. I'm empty. That's exactly what I was thinking when it came up. I think I got coffee on my nose at 12:45. I love tea drinkers. You know why? Because there's more coffee for me. I love tea as well. I'm really too lazy to make it sometimes. And how bad does that sound, eh? I'm too lazy to boil water and make tea. I know. I feel so fancy when I make tea, to be honest. Yeah, Alex, here, that way, I'll put the link to Jansu's, to Alex's and Jansu's vids again, for anybody who didn't get them. My live stream, I'll put links if I want to. Links if I want to. you would link to if you knew Jansu. And Alex. Sandy. Yeah, getting gets money. We don't rehearse the words. We spark the heart, timing, and rhythm. Yes, I don't rehearse or practice or pretend. I didn't even do my hair for the live stream, to be honest. Kind of frizzy. That way. It doesn't work when I click on it, Alex. I think I'm already subbed to you, just not super sure. Yeah, most likely you are subbed to Alex because I've been subbed to Alex for like a year and a half. I don't know. I think I was one of his 70th subs, and I remember looking at his stuff and being like all shocked. And I should go look. I'm gonna do it. It's my live stream, and I'm not. Trixie says, Nicholas, I want to share a video with you about your comment on September 29th. If you want to put it, Trixie, if you want to send it into my stuff where we talk, whichever one, I can go get it and link it for him here, unless you guys are already linked together somewhere. Shoot, I was gonna. What was I gonna share? What was I gonna do? Yeah. Witchman says, I like bathing in tea. You like Earl Grey, Hannah Mori? My favorite tea is peach, to be honest. Just plain peach with nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Melissa, thoughts and perceptions out loud says, we are distracted with noise, subliminal messages, suggestions, different symbols attached to a certain frequency. Time is an illusion, but they use it because each time number holds a frequency. But that's the thing, Melissa. I've never been in the loop of the programming except for in a certain little spot in my life where I know I completely chose to be a part of it. I was never a part of it. I don't even watch half the videos you guys talk about now because even within the Lightworker community, 3/4 of the shit has the fucking programming and crap in it too, honey. Just saying. So half of everything that I don't even, you'd be shocked at how little I expose my eyes to of actually seeing stuff. Most things that I've seen that I didn't even look at. Why? Because I didn't need that. I didn't get bombarded by it. Most stuff that I've seen is because of people's channels. Huh? Yeah. So the people who are supposed to be bringing in a new world, that are talking about the old world, bombarding me with all the shit I never saw. Flying fuckballs. When 9/11 happened, I never watched the news and watched the towers go down. Except years and years later, there's commercials for it that come out when I'm walking by a restaurant, or there's posters of it, or there's people putting all that fucking shit everywhere. I do really, like, energy flows where your attention goes, and I don't put a lot of shit into me. And that's why, too, I'm in a different spot. I'm so not focused on all of that shit. It doesn't exist to me because I was never a part of it the same way. So I'm not detaching from all that because what I see from all of what's going on of that is the greater, like, source perspective that these are the people waking you up because you can't do it yourself. They had to fucking do all this shit to get through to you this way. Because it's all love. And we're done with that, but we're not done with it because nobody who wants to bring in a new world is only talking about a new world. You're all talking about the old shit. Yeah, I get that, Melissa. We all have our own jobs. We do. We do. But I'm here to say, from source perspective, maybe I'm full of shit and I'm not even close to source, but how can we bring in a new world when we're only talking about the old shit? When 3/4 of people who say they're enlightened have not even been able to let go of the fear of the propaganda programming, where are we at? Where are we at? When the people who say they are of love are not even full of love and still calling other people sheep and thinking that they are like doing bad things, right? Oh, nice, Cindy. I like hanging a eucalyptus around the bathroom for sure in the shower. Bergamot is a tonic for the entire nervous system, Nicholas says. I'm so not into all of that, Nicholas. I can't retain and be that person. I'm interested and like resonate with everything, but I can only play with certain amount of essential oils in the sense that well, it's me that kind of limits myself because of certain things, but that will come to me in my life at some other point, right? With the teaching. Melissa says, Hannah Mori, we have to start focused heart energy to reverse the sacred geometry architecture. I'm going to just simplify that to just be love. Just be love. Just be love. Nicholas, eucalyptus resonates. It's one of my faves. Nicholas, Trixie says, Nicholas, look up Ananda. Nice, bliss. Ananda Shri Astrology on YouTube, October full moon fire video, around 7 minutes. She discusses Saturn being stationary after September 28th. Right on, Nicholas, you got it? Cool. Trixie says, she's new for me, but it rang a bell when you said that, and I've been studying Vedic astrology. That's awesome. Trixie, thanks for sending that to Nicholas. Which moon? I want to grow mountain blue, sage, and patchouli and sweetgrass, but I haven't found any seeds or plant around here yet. Ooh, you will, sweetie. Hannah Mori says, 3 has been intrinsic to me in 7 and 21. That way, says, the other day we had peach tea with 2 gummy bears, the good kinds. Cindy says, I saw patchouli seeds, but I didn't get them. I want to grow them now too. That's cool. You'll find some again. Hannah Maria, so many still cling to the old paradigms. Yes. Nicholas says, I'm a trained Reiki master and essential oil guru. Ooh, guru. I've never known a guru. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the kind of person, I have like a bunch of essential oils and I'm just really proud that I put some in a diffuser like 2 days ago. And it's not that I don't enjoy it, and it's like, it's, I guess the whole self-care thing, I don't decorate my reality where I am the way that I should or could or have in the past. I just, I don't know. I can't explain. Thoughts and perceptions out loud. This subject is a huge part of our awakening. I think we should do a live stream Trinity chat. If it's meant to be, it'll happen, sweetie. I'm not able to plan things. I don't do things, and I don't even know how to talk at the same frequency as other people 3/4 of the time, right? So thank you that way. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, Cindy, it's always love. And there's so many terms, so many words, so many things, so much blah, 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 blah. Just love. That's it. Melissa says, Genevieve, there are still people who have no ideas that they are not their mind. But that's the thing. I don't think about those people in that way, Melissa. I see everyone as where they're at is where they're going to be at. Because sometimes who are the people that we think don't have their minds open? That's the thing. I don't even understand who. Like, can you point out somebody? Like, who are the people? Because people in another country are not wearing masks or are wearing masks, I have to think they're not awake in their mind. Well, half the people that I love, cherish, honor are my family and friends, wear masks every day. So I don't think they're not woke or they're doing what they need to do for themselves. It has nothing to do with me. And when I look at people and see people, I only see people with their minds and hearts opening everywhere. It's so beautiful. Everywhere. Anna Marie, I'm a naturally curious person, so I'm always thinking and exploring the whys of reality. Alex says, are you playing the lottery, Angie? I thought exactly the same thing, dude. I was like, man, I should go get a lottery ticket with that number. Melissa, mine is connected to astrology and tarot heart is quantum. But you can be connected to your heart and mind and never use the word astrology, never look at tarot, never even think of quantum. One does not have to expand their mind of those things to be of love. And that's what we're asked to be, of love. Melissa says, I am my own guru. Yep, me too. But I definitely gonna need some essential oil like teachings at some point in my life. And I am so not good at just going to look stuff up the same way. I learn differently, so. Witch Moon, we cannot and must not judge at all. Try to observe with only love. Everyone is where they're supposed to be. Exactly. Yeah. Witch Moon says, and I feel bad because I sit and I think I gotta go to the store and get some tobacco, and that just means I have to put a bra on, and that just trips me out. I don't bother with the bra. And that's one of my most ultimate lines that I would use in public if somebody says, well, you're not wearing a mask. Well, I'm not wearing a bra either. You want me to put that on before I walk into the store? And just keep walking. But it hasn't happened yet. Thank you, Nicholas. Vision Quest. There's really none left, I swear. Like to the last drop. Last drop. Meow. Meow. Cindy B says sometimes there's no bra. Yeah, I'm not so good with the harness. I don't do the harness the way that I'm maybe politically correctly expected to. I find that women have more trouble accepting the fact that, you know, the support is different than men in a way. But then again, I don't manifest to attract the looks of that either, so it's all about the intention behind it. Yeah, I'm not so good. I dislike restrictive clothing. I don't like when it's too tight, right? But certain things for flow, like for movement, I tend to wear like very baggy clothes and baggy shirts and just bagginess. Half of my tights that are supposed to be tight are actually loose on me, so they're baggy. But the aerodynamics of doing certain movements when wearing baggy clothes is not the best. And but there's a difference between something that fits like comfort to the skin and then something that's tight. I don't like that tight feeling. Melissa says I never wear a bra or makeup. I hate them. I feel like a clown with makeup. I don't know how to put on makeup. I think it's beautiful on other people. I just don't know how to do it for myself, or I couldn't even if I wanted to. I'm a touchy my face person. But just go get the tobacco. Cindy says I'm just there for the Tabasco. I like Tabasco better. That was funny. Yeah, Hannah Mori. Comfort and utility are the most important qualities for color for me. Comfort and color are the most important qualities. Comfort comes over color, though. Yeah, Nicholas, I just bought a bunch of organic cotton, and it's so incredibly constructive compared to slave labor, synthetic, hormone-filled clothes. I know, eh? I like thrift shopping and then getting the quality type of stuff or stuff that's already been washed. I don't like the feeling sometimes of newer clothes and then what happens to them when you wash them for the first time. So thrift shopping and having the feeling of exactly how something's going to feel and just grabbing like the old school t-shirt, like 100% cotton and stuff like that. That way, a dude came up to me the other day and started talking to me, and I told him, "You're gonna take down the mask. I can't understand a word you're saying." Yeah, I had somebody talk to me once with a mask, and he was right beside me, and he was talking to me, or he said something, and I didn't understand, and yeah, then when I did understand, anyways. And I didn't even think of that, but you're right, Vives. Color for me too. Yeah, my number one color is camo. I know I've been told camo is not a color, it's a print, but I don't care. Camo is my favorite color. It's my choice. Camo is my favorite. Why? Because it's nature. That's it. It has nothing to do with military for me, but it does have a safety aspect that does resonate. But yeah, camo's my first go-to. Hannah Mori, I used to put Frank's Red Hot sauce on pretty much everything. That's a Saint. Lily Rose is like in love with Red Hot right now. She's in love with Frank's Red Hot right now. She's putting it on pretty much everything as well. Putting it on everything but me. Oh, maybe I'll go get a Putzen. Now I think I'll go get a poutine. I'll go for a drive and get a poutine later. Witch Moon, my son won't wear many used things. He feels the energies of people who wore them, but won't hesitate to give someone the shirt off his back. Boom, that's beautiful, Witch Moon. My daughter can't wear used clothes very well either. Myself, I could not until a certain part of my life, and now it's so hard for me to shop in store. I don't resonate with that. I don't resonate with online because I've never found anything that actually has my body size right, and I have zero patience for sending away for something, then getting it and then sending it back because it needs to be up or down. So I don't do well with online shopping. Right now I haven't shopped since COVID hit, so like there's like nothing really happening in the clothes or anything department, but I find that the old clothes, the used, sometimes I've actually bought things because they were not washed and they smelled like the person. Most of my suede, I have a lot of suede. I have 3 suede jackets because I buy used only. I paid $7 to $10 for used suede jackets, but and leather, and they actually have that old school 70s and 80s grandparent smell compared to, it's not something you could even remanufacture. The smell is so authentic, 70s and 80s, that I don't even know how it like can still last. I've bought clothes just because the energy off them, the knowing, but I totally get it. Not everybody can do that, Angie. What gets rid of any unwanted energy? Hot sauce gets the triple warmer fire up in the body. I like a mild hot sauce, like Red Hot, or just very mild stuff. I don't like my food to change complete tastes because of hot sauce. Oh, now I want chili, Cindy. Oh my God, I would eat chili in a heartbeat right now. And Maury says, I mostly wear used too. I'm wearing boots from the 70s. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of trouble wearing shoes. I didn't wear shoes all summer, to be honest. I've worn my moccasins or my mucklucks or my booties all summer. I haven't worn a closed shoe. My boots that are like need socks, I haven't even really put them on, even though it's the perfect fall weather for them. There's nothing to do, nowhere to go either, eh? So, you know, not that I ever did or went anywhere for real, but it's on a whole other level now of like just not even going inside to grab a coffee. Just everything's just afar. 13:10 Eastern Time. I think I'm going to wrap it up. Maybe pull one card more before I go. Nicholas, all those who come to you with faith, seeking God, will be helped. As you look at them, the spiritual current emanating from your eyes will enter into their brains and change their material habits. Autobiography of a yogi, I can't say that. From my grandmother's friend's basement, where the boots are from. That was beautiful, Nicholas. I totally believe in that. Spiritual current emanating from your eyes will enter into their brains and change their material habits. Love you guys too. Thanks for being here. Thank you for everybody who commented and hate everybody who didn't. Wish you guys a beautiful day. Happy Harvest Moon. Yeah. It's cool, eh, Cindy? Have a super day, guys.